You know, it's a very interesting and involved series. There's so many different factors that come into play in terms of beating a quality team like Panathinaikos. It's hard to put your finger on one thing. Without question, you know, I think effort level and focus and intensity at every point of the game and intensity in everything you do is critical, because there's just not room for any periods of relaxation or downtime and basketball-wise. You know, we paid a price for that in the first game, clearly. And from our perspective, you know, the chance for us to beat Panathinaikos is to be focused for 40 minutes. Every game has a life of its own, and I think that you know, you have to sort of see how the game develops. Normally we play a pretty wide rotation with multiple players getting multiple minutes. In that particular game, you know, we did what we had to do to win. Fortunately for us, that worked. I don't know if we'll see the same thing tomorrow. You know, experience is such a factor in high level basketball anywhere, and certainly in the Euroleague. Obviously, a great advantage that Panathinaikos has over us and almost any team in Europe is the fact that they're so deep and so talented and so experienced, both on the court and on the bench. Certainly, having 2 games under their belt at this level, if specifically we're talking about Ohayon and Langford and Smith, that helps. I don't know if it makes up for 10 or 12 years experience on the part of some of the Panathinaikos players, but we also have Tel Papaloukas and Tal Borstein, guys who have been in all of the big games and over the years and certainly have their share of great experience. But every game that you pass at this level and in this particular environment helps you for the next game. You know, I really think you have to put the last game behind you. I think you have to recognize the task at hand. I think you have to focus on the things that you need to do to win anew. Not forget, but not rest on what was, and really come ready for a new battle, because it's going to be a different kind of game. You know, Panathinaikos has a very large arsenal of weapons and of tactics. You know, things that they can call on from the past that they don't have to bring totally new to a series. You know, it may be something that we haven't seen, but it's probably something that they've done before at some point. And you know, you hope that maybe you've covered it, but it's very possible that you haven't, because you know, you haven't seen it recently. Also, because their principles are very strong and because they're so well coached, it's perhaps a little easier for them to do something new but still do it well. And that's one of the challenges of playing against Panathinaikos and certainly coaching against Coach Obradovic. Oh, it's great. You know, this is what it's all about. You know, this is the excitement and the devotion that we're looking for here in the Euroleague. I mean, I can't imagine. I can only imagine how wonderful it is for the fans to see 2 great teams, 2 great rivalries, such traditions, such kind of basketball that they've been able to see in this series. And whether you're a Panathinaikos fan or a Maccabi fan or just a fan of basketball, you know, it's a holiday, because it's really a great series and great event. And you know, I'm happy to be part of it. Obviously, I know we want to be the winning side, but this is the kind of thing that history is made of. So we're glad to be here.